It is biblical to have more than one wife. I have pastors, more than 7 pastors. I have resident pastors. How I organize my wives, my children. I learn everything from the Bible. We are the Akpatas, the Jagabans of the spiritual family. I've been a child that loved God from my childhood. My mother told me a story of how she gave birth to twins 3 times and she lost them. That even when they had me, I slept with my twin brother, Taye, and we didn't wake up again. So she ran and took us to the mountain. And the prophet there told her that we are going to wake up. But this kind of will put one of the finger in his mouth, meaning he will be a preacher, he will be a prophet. And that was what happened after 3 days. When I was in JSS3, we were the first set of JSS3, SS1. So I opted for church. So you always see me in church 24 hours. Anything you want to do in church, I'm available. But nobody's paying me a dime. So I was 100% a servant until a prophetic spirit came upon me. I started hearing God. I started prophesying to pastors, to elders in the church, not to members. So if you want to challenge the authenticity of it, let's challenge ourselves. Like I told a treasurer of the church one day, I said, sir, you are eating church money and your children will pay for it. You will have wayward children.
I'm the first wife of the prophet, Prophet Joseph in the Akpata. I got married to him in 1999 because I was a graduate from University of Lagos. And when I met him, we started from under the tree in University of Lagos. And he told me, God said, we're going to cut for a year, we'll get married. And exactly when I agreed with him, exactly a year we cutted. He met a man of God that sponsored the wedding, and that was it. We got married in the duplex in Okwebialon. And within the space of minutes, I started having my children. He's a man of the word of God. And I've come to see him when he says, God says, that is the way I meet him. Even while we were together for that period of 12 years before he told me God said he should bring in another woman. Though naturally as a woman, every woman will be jealous and say that I don't want my husband to bring in another woman and all that. But I've seen him to be a man of truthful man. So that is why I had no reason. Of course, when he bring in another woman, I fought. Naturally as a woman, I said, no, I will not agree, this. But with time, I had to see that what he was saying is true. So I had to adjust to what he said, believe him, trust him, and we move on.
I met our Papa in 2010. When I met Daddy and Mama, they were a beautiful couple with the children. When he told me God said I should come in, I was like, wow, there wasn't much on ground. How are we going to survive? So when the first wife was kind of asking questions, I could understand because she was like, we are barely okay, we are barely surviving. How do you now want to bring in a widow, a woman with 2 more children? And Daddy said, this is what God said. And apparently from then, things have been wonderful. Everything we've ever needed, God has supplied on a platter of gold.
I came to the church for a service. I think that was on a Sunday service. And then I left. I came again, though uninvited. We just spoke briefly. We didn't say much. The feeling was there that you need to see this man of God again. And I was like, why? But that feeling kept coming, that I needed to see him. And then I came, because when you're going to meet a prophet, you don't go empty-handed. You have to go with something. Then I came with an offering to see him. I just came for counseling then. And then he told me that he wants me in his life. It was somehow strange at that time because of the settings. Mommy was there already and Mama was there as a second wife as well. I was seeing someone at that time, even before I met my husband, the prophet. I had a serious issue in that relationship that I wasn't happy. It was okay, but the things I needed to see In a man, I wasn't seeing these things. They were not there. So I told him one-on-one that this is not going to work. A day came that I just thought about the whole thing, and I saw that no, this is not me. This is not what I want for myself. This is not what I want for my tomorrow. This is not what I want to teach my children, because I'm a woman. I'll soon be a mom. As of then, now I'm a mom of 2. I took it all in a slide, like it was a joke. But along the line, the way my life kept going, it kept coming to my mind again. Eventually the wedding took place, my wedding took place, and everybody came, yeah. My wedding with the prophet took place, yeah. That was on 2020, March 21st. And we're all happy together on that beautiful day.
It is biblical to have more than one wife. From Genesis to Revelation. The only place people always quote where Apostle Paul says, a bishop must be husband of one wife. When God called you to a thing, he will give you the guideline. He gave me the guideline. And he showed me in the Bible that when you marry multiple wives, don't take the role of the first wife and give it to the second wife.
Some people even had a meeting, private meeting with our Papa and the pastors, that they were going to leave if he didn't stop that decision. And it was from that moment I really gave Daddy my utmost respect. He told them you could leave if you wanted to. I was afraid that people were going to go, and who would we be? But God was so awesome. In 2011, when people left, we were having programs, and people were coming, and people were coming. As people were coming, we were able to build the church.
My family did not take it funny because I'm from a polygamous home. And my mother was a third wife. She's no more. She was the third wife. And when my siblings heard this, including my father, they weren't happy about it. I then had to remind my father, I had to explain to him that I've come to love this man. I had to explain to him that I love him. He's a good man. He's the best person that I know. I will tell you the truth. He's the best man that I, Doris, have ever been with. But finally, it was all resolved.
Some people think that maybe Akpata was a celeb. No. And that's why I told you earlier, my background starts from First Square Baptist Church to New Covenant Church. Those are my foundational places. A lot of our pastors build our foundation on lies. A lot of problems they are giving the courts today are from church. A lot of divorces, 90% are from the church. Pastor will just come and join 100 people together. As this church is big, I have pastors, more than 7 pastors. I have resident pastors. See, there's some young men that can't do without multiple women. Like I said, thank God that I'm a G of my church. Make me a pope, I will impregnate all the women in the church. I can't be faithful with it, and I will tell anybody that puts me there, I can't be, like I always say by church, there are people that will never get married. There are people that will be only first wife. There are people that will be second wife, third wife. There are people that you are the only one the man will marry. It depends on the man. His calling, his destiny, what he carries. So you don't preach and say, all of us in the world, we should be like Kumuyi. We should be like, Why is all of us not going to Kumuyi church? Why are we not going to Redeem? Everybody have what your head carry. Maybe God send you a secretary, and through him you have become a millionaire. See, that secretary is attracting me. I don't want, I'm very careful for my wife. Call your wife, sit down. This girl will help us in this company. And it's Apostle Paul. Our father were doing it very well. David, everybody were doing it with Abraham. Until Apostle Paul started preaching against. Because he's a single man. He's not married. That people should be like him. Why would I be like you? Because in his talking, when you read the Bible, he implicated himself. So a lot of confusion came from the personal view of Paul to the church. And today, that scattered a lot of preachers and a lot of young men. People call it a cheat. No man, they cheat. What it belongs to me that I give you, why you say I'm cheat? It's my phone that I give to you. If I give, you give your sperm to anybody that you like, to calm them down, to bring them, you are not cheating anybody. So am I cheating? You are only cheating when I pay dowry on you, I'm feeding you. You're under my roof. So you are the one cheating on me. It's a woman that can cheat, the man doesn't cheat. Like I told my wife, I love you dearly. I don't joke with you.
And today we are living happily together in the church. No problem, no quarrel. It's been so awesome marrying him as a man of God. No regrets. I thank God for everything.
He gave us our homes, made us comfortable. There's nothing we lack. There's nothing we want for. God has always been there. God has always been present in our life. Until today, He's still there. You are here today. Any young couple, single people, children, seek God first, and He will add other things to you.
In all, happiness matters. Okay, what if I'm married to a single man and I'm not happy? I saw no reason why anybody should have a problem with it.
I like being real. My father taught me that. He's my coach, he's my mentor. He's a man that I wanted to be like, and I thank God for who I am today. He married 5 wives. So I thank God that at 52, I'm 52 years now. I can say, no, all ramifications of my life, I don't have anything I regret.